Yagumo Part 1, Chapter 1. I hate makeup. 'Cause I'm allergic, but I'm kinda ugly without it. No, no. Why do we have to take that cursed film? I don't want to go inside the editing room now. I'm so ugly the police are after me now, apparently. Calm down, we made tons of scary movies before, right? Yeah, fictional movies! That thing was the real deal. That thing's like seriously cursed. It's bad news. Studio Yagumo's editing room now has a digital copy of the film from Shimane TV's archive center. And Ayane Magara has been grumbling about it since this morning. What? That was weird. Hold on, sorry. I got... What? Okay. I think my friend's got someone who made a fake account. One of my friends is, you know, those fake people will make a Facebook with your account kind of thing. And I'm just like, it's gone now, but okay. I think we're okay. I'm nuts. All right, back to this. Sorry about that. Oh jeez, I don't want to be in the editing room. I don't want to touch no cursed computer. Do you think it's genuine? Huh? Well, that film's been giving me a bad feeling ever since we watched it. That's why it got shelved, right? Not just that footage, but the entire project. They wouldn't have gone that far if it were just fictional. I guess so. Well, in any case, let's investigate the film. If it's real, how'd it get on film? Magari, be my operator. Seriously? Can't you just do it yourself, director? You're more familiar with the finer controls, aren't you? Come on, please. Fine. But you better treat me to Korean barbecue or something after this, okay? I mean, food. Food is nice. I'm fasting today, so no food for me. Upon entering the editing room, the pair quickly loads the computer with the data they received yesterday. A short time later, everything's ready to go. Magari silently looks up at Yagumo. Replay the cut where the ghost shows up. Ugh. Magari begrudgingly operates the editing computer, not even attempting to hide her disgust. Okay, I'll replay it now. Ghost! No, I said ghost, not Alfred. I don't want Alfred. I love you, but no Alfred. Yeah, it's freaking clear. Magari looks up at the ceiling as she groans like a barker at a festival. Behind her, Yagumo nods in admiration. It's got quite the vivid visuals, huh? Is this a 4K telesync transfer? TV stations do some pretty thorough work. No, that's not what I meant, dummy. I want to know more. I want to know where this. Oh god, I want to know where they filmed this. Maybe we can figure something out if we go there. There's a pond in the middle of the screen. That's really not enough to figure it out. What other clues are there in the background? Magari moves the bar to rewind the video a bit. Bring the video back to the cut of the woman down the road towards the camera. Any scenes before this one? Nope. Due to a non-disclosure something or other, we were only given the bare minimum scene data. I see. Nope, I didn't mean to click that one. I have to remember to use the other controls. I don't recognize her face at all, but her acting is so natural. She must be a trained actress, even if she's a no-name. It'd be great if we could talk to her, but good luck finding her after 10 years. That sign. An orangish image on a black background. I remember seeing it somewhere, but where? Alright, can you make that sign more clear? It looks like some sort of informational sign. Sure, I'll magnify and sharpen it. Yeah, because that's how, you know, shit works. Oh, my chin itches. There's like a hair scratching my chin. Guess it's a lost cause. Yeah. It's always a lost cause. Yeah, the original footage isn't focused there, and it's so small you can hardly even see it. Do you have an idea what the sign could be? I feel like I've seen it before, somewhere that's said to be a ghost sighting spot too. Wait, so you mean it really is legit? Calm down. Ghost sighting spots are pretty much chosen at random. It's not like anyone actually seen a ghost there. So you say, but we've got one caught on film here, don't we? Well, I guess you got a point. Okay, how about a walk around the city a bit? Huh? Like, as in aimlessly? It's a mystery drama project set in Shimane, so it must be somewhere in the prefecture, sure, but Shimane's a pretty big place, you know? No, you see, I remember seeing that sign around the place we picked up the film data. I don't remember where exactly, but it can't be far from here. Let's look at landmarks around the city of Matsue. I don't know about this. In that case, you want to stay in the editing room and do an in-depth analysis of the film? Nope, anything but that. I'll go. Relax. Now then, let's look for that sign, I guess. Why are we here? Sure, there's a moat, but it's like a completely different body of water from what was shown in the film. But there's a water well here that's known as a ghost sighting spot, so I figured it was worth a shot. A ghost sighting spot, huh? You see, during the place's construction, the southwest wall kept mysteriously collapsing. When they examined the area closely, they found a skull impaled upon a rusty spear. The incident stopped when they gave the skull a proper burial. The so-called last-minute well now stands where the skull was found. Hey, that's enough of the scary stories. I'm worn out from the film already. More ghosts on my mind is the last thing I need. Well, either way, it looks like the sign's not here. Let's look somewhere else. Magari's worn out, but Yagumo's in good mood as they leave Matsue Castle. Lake Shinji, the 7th largest lake in Japan. The lake's surface silently shines and stirs in the faint wind. Was there a spot somewhere here that resembles something in the film? There was a pond or a lake or something, so I thought it might be around here, but... Isn't it Shimaneko? Ah, you! Seemingly out of nowhere, Shimaneko appears before Yagumo and Magari. It keeps moving its hands as if attempting to communicate via charades. Whoosh! What's up? Whoosh whoosh. No. Not here. Shimaneko communicates with surprisingly elegant and sharp gestures. I guess this isn't the place, huh? Well, if Shimaneko says so. I suppose it's not. They thank Shimaneko and leave Lake Shinji. Okay, Shimaneko. Yeah, crazy little fucker. But we love him all the same. Ah, this brings me back. I saw Aoshi Datami street back when I was a kid. Me too. I still feel the street. The stone pavement's especially beautiful on rainy days. Shigeru Mizuki wrote about how his grandmother would bring him here as a child in a nononba. He said the stones looked gigantic. Was Shigeru Mizuki the guy who did Kitaro? Yeah, his childhood home's nearby, though it's technically across the border in Totori's prefecture. Also, Miho Neseki shows up in Gegege no Nyobo. Huh, so even Shimane has been the setting for some TV dramas, huh? Huh? Hey, it's not just TV dramas, but movies too. There's Castle of Sand and Railways and... Ah! Huh? What's up? I just remembered that sign. A movie. The sign was meant to mark a location filmed for a movie. A movie? So the sign was like a movie poster or something? Yeah, in the last scene of the movie, the heroine heads to Yomotsu Hirasaka. Yomotsu Hirasaka. That's where the sign was. Damn it, I completely forgot when we went to go get the film. Sorry, but I've never heard of that place. You'll know when we get there. It's not far from here. Let's head there right now. Drag the poor girl all around. That's fine. On the ride to Yamotsuko Hirasaka, Magari mutters as she looks out the window. No, she's looking lovingly at him, if I may say so. Say, so what exactly is this Yomotsu Yamachimakalit? How can I do whatchamacallit? It's better than I can do Yomotsu. Some sort of ghost sighting spot? Yomotsu Hirasaka, it's basically the boundary between our world and Yomi, the underworld. Yeah, that sounds like a seriously messed up place. We're like seriously going there? Calm down, they're just a myth. You know how this country was created by the married gods Izanagi and Izanami? I think I've heard of them, but I'm not sure. When the wife Izanami died, the grieving Izanagi wanted to bring her back to life somehow and headed deep underground to Yomi. To revive Izanami, Izanagi would have to talk with the god of Yomi, so he had to wait there. He was told not to look at Izanami, but he did. Oh boy, I guess men have always been perverts, huh? It's not a dirty story like what you're thinking. Her body had rotted away with time, so she was kind of like a zombie. What? Embarrassed and enraged at being seen like that, Izanami sent many monsters to chase Izanagi. After he escaped to the surface, he said that Izanagi sealed the hole with a Chibiki stone. So this Yomotsu Hirasaki place we're headed to is the entrance to Yomi, albeit sealed. Ugh, hey, so it's really a messed up place. It's probably haunted too. We're gonna end up like that film. I don't want to go to a for-real haunted place. Look, it's just a myth. Hey. Let go of my arm. Watch it. No! Kids. Magari screams in vain as I continue to ride to Yomotsu Hirasaka. Not sure what, but there's something about this place's atmosphere. Hey, come on already. This is definitely the place. The sign's right there. Nice butt. Despite her grumbling, Yagumo convinces Magari to get out of the passenger seat. The sign stands in front of them. Oh, that's definitely the sign. The exact same color scheme and location as the film. Exactly. So in other words, the scenes where the actress is walking started here, and the nearby pond side is where that thing came out, right? Ugh. The sign set up where the Chibiki stone sealing the entrance to Yomi. Yomotsu Hirasaki. Let's go. I think there's a pond on the way to the hill. That might make the pond where the ghost. That might be the pond where the ghost stood. What do we do if he actually shows up? We can't fight people, but not ghosts. Come on, it's not going to show up though. Let's go. It's not this pond, is it? It's too small compared to the one on film. On the way up the hill, Yagumo mutters as he looks at the small, muddy green pond to the right. Sensing the presence of people, a koi fish has surfaced and started flapping its lips. As Yagumo looks at it, Magari suddenly lets out a strange voice behind him. Whoa. I don't know. It's a strange voice. What's wrong? There it is! There it is! There! Over there! Magari cries out incoherently as tugs on sleeve of Yagumo's jacket. What's where? Whoa! Magari points to a lone white figure standing atop Yomotsu Hirasaka's hill among the trees. It's clearly a young woman with long black hair. What? Oh. Magari, go! Hey, what? Why are you pushing me for? Why don't you go instead? Just shut up and go. Get closer, look. Hey, you don't stop pushing, hey! The white figure starts slowly stirring, perhaps reacting to the sound of Yagumo and Magari jostling around with each other. Before their eyes, the figure slowly turns around. Hi, pretty lady. Oh, it's just Doris. Got all worked up for nothing. I'm sorry, did I startle you? Oh, no, not at all. My assistant here just jumped to conclusions. Good grief, you dumbass. Ow! After lightly smacking Magari in the forehead, Yagumo puts the coolest face he can muster and turns back to the woman. By the way, what a woman like you doing sightseeing in a place like this? Smolder. I suppose it's odd, huh? But this is the boundary between the world and the next, correct? So I was wondering if you could mail a letter here and have it reach the dearly departed, so I came to see this place with my own eyes. Oh, you mean the Letter to Heaven mailbox? Letter to Heaven mailbox is a collaboration between the Higashizumi Lions Club and the Yomotsu Hiresaki Grounds Preservation Committee. Yomotsu Hiresaki is the boundary between worlds. Many visitors reflect on their dearly departed, and thus the mailbox was established in 2017. I wonder if that's true. When I got here, it was so quiet and mysterious, so much so that I felt like a letter could actually reach heaven for me from here. If you don't mind me asking, did you write a letter for someone precious? Well, let's see. The person most precious to me is perfectly fine. Huh? What? My friends and family are all alive. Even my grandparents are perfectly healthy. I just heard the story about this mailbox and thought it sounded lovely. Oh, I see. Is that all? I suppose it certainly is romantic, huh? Yes, I'm quite satisfied with what I've seen here. Now, if you'll excuse me. Okay, take care. Have a safe trip. With a smile and a light nod, the woman leaves. Yagumo sees her off with a dumb smile and a wave. Magari stares wearily at the sight of him. There's a small pond up ahead in the road. That's not the pond from the film. It should be bigger. The Letter to Heaven mailbox stands silently in the sun, filtering between the trees. It must be full of emotional, heartfelt letters. Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. The controls are not that fun. I have to remember to use the buttons and not the joypad. Wait, why did we leave? Go back. Yomotsu Hiresaki is so quiet you can't even hear the trees stirring nor the birds chirping. It does feel like a place that leads to Yomi. I'm supposed to look at it again. Letters to Heaven, huh? Maybe I'll send one of my own someday. Oh, okay, I had to double click it. Yagumo and Magari searched for the place the ghost showed up on the film. There wasn't an indication that time had passed, so it probably can't be far from here, but... Director, it says there's a bigger pond nearby called Tosui. Really? Yeah, see? Magari shows Yagumo the map on her phone. Sure enough, there's a pond called Tosui nearby. That is pretty close, huh? Okay, let's go. Sure. They follow Magari's map to Tosui. There they find the exact same scenery they saw in the film. Oh, is this... Without a doubt. Hey Magari, go stand there by the pond, around where the actress was. What? But what if the ghost shows up? Then that'll prove the film was real. If anything happens, I'll save you, so come on. That's rich coming from someone who was just shoving me over a false alarm. With a face full of displeasure, Magari timidly steps up to the side of the pond. Yagumo forms a frame with his fingers and checks her against the background. The frame was composed like this, right? Which means the camera was placed around here. After taking a few steps back, Yagumo determines where the camera might have been and then takes a look around. That's strange. What's wrong? Well, Magari, this cut of film had a window frame on camera, right? Yeah, the camera was indoors, facing out. But there's no building there. So did they build a set then? Did they? The director must have had some sort of reason to go out of their way to do an indoor camera. But what? I can't think of anything. Oh. Bug. Wait, did we just leave? Huh? The moment they enter Shimane TV Live, Magari lets out a faint murmur. Yagumo turns around and gives her a look. Magari tugs on his sleeve and motions at something with her eyes. Yagumo follows the gaze. Find? Isagami's by the security gate, exchanging greetings with a beautiful woman. Yagumo and Magari can't hear them, but it seems that the two have some business, and Isagami is seeing the woman off. She's so beautiful. Is she an actress? If so, it's odd that she's alone with no manager. If Isagami's all the way here to see her off, then she must be pretty important. Weird. Where have I seen that woman before? Where indeed? As Yagumo rifles through his memories, the woman bows deeply to Isagami and leaves the lobby. Excuse me. I know that wasn't pleasant to listen to. Yagumo calls out to Isagami in the lobby. Isagami! Oh, Maxie, when'd you get here? Just now, actually. Who was that woman you just saw off? She was beautiful enough to be an actress. Oh, I think that was a girl. Oh, her. I thought that was Director Izaya Ibuse's manager. She surely does have the beauty of an actress. Izaya Ibuse, you mean the Director Ibuse? Wow, a big shot! I saw his newest work, The Neighbor. The Neighbor Laughs at the Waning Quarter, just last week. Shocking, it's a horrible title. Yagumo and Magari can hardly contain themselves at the sound of Ibuse's name, but that's only to be expected. Izaya Ibuse is relatively young, at around 40, but considered to be Japan's top film planner. He has even won several international awards. Oh yeah, Director Ibuse was a judge at the Asian Film Convention too. So that woman's his manager, huh? That explains why she looked familiar. So, what's a big shot manager like her doing here? You don't mean... It's exactly what you're thinking. Ibuse is one of the 3 director candidates at the TV drama project. Whoa, that's amazing. That means if the project is greenlit, that Max could film a TV drama alongside someone like... No. Don't count our chickens before they hatch. Remember that Isagami said yesterday, it's not guaranteed that it'll be chosen. Huh. Oh, is that right? Obviously, we're pushing Maxie as hard as we can, but before we finalize the candidates, we have to get the project to go ahead. Oh, right, I see. We really need to find out the truth of that film. Let's give it our best, Director. Use this project to get your name out there and land bigger jobs for the studio so you can give me a raise, too. Yeah. Isagami, does Director Ibuse visit mean that he'll already be aboard the project? Yeah, truth is, it's a pretty low-budget project, so I didn't think he'd bite, but he agreed to it almost easily. He's eager. He's asking for a ticket to Shimane so he can begin location scouting immediately. Incredible. You'd think a fan-favorite director would make heftier demands than that. Did he find some part of the project attractive? That's what I'm thinking, but he said something a little concerning, you see. It's time to redeem myself a decade later, or something like that. Redeem? Does that mean? Director Ibuse was involved in the project before it got suspended. Sounds like it. Oh, I might have read the wrong voice there. In fact, it seems familiar to the film, too. In that case, we need to ask him about what happened, Isagami. Can you contact Director Ibuse for me? Why not ask him directly instead? His flight should arrive in Shimane tomorrow, early in the afternoon. Tomorrow, huh? Should we come here then? No, he's checking in Mihokan in the Mihonseki, so I think he'll be heading there first. I'll call his manager ahead of time, so head over there tomorrow. Will do. Thank you so much. And back to work after nightfall. Done with the day's investigation, Magari and Yagumo look through the film again in the editing room. No matter how many times I watch it, the real deal is just too intense. What's the plan? Sure, we pinpointed the film's location, but our top priority is to interview Director Ibuse when he arrives here tomorrow. Oh, and call Kanade the cameraman for me. We're filming. Oh, we are? Yeah, it's best we try filming for ourselves. Load up the lighting and the spare camcorder into the van just to be safe. Tell Kanade to meet us on the location at 10 a.m. Got it? Roger. As soon as he decides they'll be filming, Yagumo starts excitedly instructing Magari. He seems kind of happy in Magari's eyes.